My name is Steve Kramer. I'm the Executive Director at Project for Pride in Living. I've been in that position for about 15 years. Housing is where we started and still a very important part of the work of PPL.
PPL develops affordable housing in the Twin Cities, predominantly in Minneapolis and St. Paul and some first-ring suburbs. The majority of what we work on is rental housing, but we also do home ownership. Housing is really the foundation of people being able to work on other things in their lives. Once you have a safe place to live for your children and yourself, you're able to focus on economic sustainability for yourself, self-sufficiency for you and your family, working with your children to have better educational attainment, and it's really that bedrock of where you launch from to attain your personal goals and your family's goals in life.
I want a place for not just me, but for my children to see that, okay, you need to get grounded somewhere and build from there. Before I moved in to PPL, it's really hard for the kids because you move around so much that they're like, when are we gonna move next? When I got housing with PPL, they're like, how long are we gonna stay here? And they're prepared to move. I'm like, we're home, this is home. After I got grounded with a place to live, I was able to move on to my next goal. I do go to the adult programs that PPL offers as well. Adult tutoring, where they can help you with whatever you need. I actually utilize it to help me with my homework when I was in school. A lot of tutoring there, proofreading all my papers. It was great. With that, I'm glad to say that I graduated with my associate degrees. I was able to find a job. For once, I feel like everything in my life has fallen into the right place.
I think what's made PPL successful is really very, very committed staff. They're connected to the community, and I think if you talk to participants, they talk about the PPL staff like their brother or their sister or their mother or their uncle. I mean, it's family. It's about family.
Our program here provides a network of resources for the families. We have after-school programming, we have parent and child interaction groups, which are family-focused, and we also provide the space for therapists to come in and do family therapy with the children and with the adults here.
My family was on the road of destruction, and I didn't know that I needed to do something drastic to change our lives, or we were gonna fail.
When folks first come into our program, they seem to have lost a bit of hope. They begin to transform. Not only the parents, but the children become transformed. They feel safe, they feel cared about, and they feel hopeful that they can do it.
Well, since I've come to PPL, I have gotten the tools to survive. My chemical dependency is in check. I've been sober for 4 years. I see a therapist regularly. My children see therapists regularly. We're happy. My kids are thriving in school. I'm thriving in school. I've started a resident council here. I had a story published in the St. Paul Almanac. I'm a community editor for the St. Paul Almanac. They even have a budgeting class here. I was able to save $25 for a whole year and bought my first car. I've learned how to drive. I haven't got my driver's license yet. I'm on my permit, but I'm accomplishing that as well. My abilities is limitless. I can do whatever I want to do. I never thought that I would be saying that today, all through PPL.
PPL's job training program is designed so it's very proactive to the current needs of the community. So we go in, we ask the major employers, what do they need? What are they hiring for? And we react to that and create job programs specifically designed to tailor their needs.
The Train to Work program was just a good leverage for me to get in the hospital because they had the trainers there. They had the education that we needed. They also just provided us with the resources that we needed to work in the hospital.
We work on resumes, we work on interviewing, we work on cover letters. We also go deeper and we work on soft skills such as effective communication, conflict resolution, diversity in the workforce, professionalism.
PPL has opened the door for me. It's been a great opportunity because I have now been working for a hospital for 14 years, and it has brought great things other than work. It has given me self-confidence. and I have advanced my education due to the PPL program.
The idea is we meet people where they're at, we celebrate their growth, however big or small that is, and really just working with people at their pace, the pace they're ready for, and the pace they're willing to work with in order for them to be able to succeed in those steps as they move along. We have the Early Wonders Preschool, and then we also have the Stevens Square Early Learning Center. Both very high quality, strong beginnings, 5-star preschools. After school, we do have pre-K components there where we're working on early literacy, parenting skills, social skills, emerging pro-social activities. We have year-long mentorship programming. We do very intentional literacy work with almost all of our kids. If you can learn how to read at grade level, if you can learn how to understand the work that you're doing, at some point you won't need a tutor. You won't need somebody to sit down and help you twice a week. You'll be able to do it on your own, and you'll be able to get that success on your own.
Christina's helping me read better, and she helps me write better. Every time she teaches me math and science and everything, when I go to school, I get A+.
We are able to connect the mentors who work with the kids to the families so that the parents know the mentors know the parents. Those kids, they will make academic and social gains like nobody's business. It's really wonderful to watch.
I want to be a doctor because I want to help people when they're sick.
We have 3 charter schools that we are the authorizers for. We have 2 alternative high schools for kids who can't succeed in the large high school situation. And because they've been able to develop that trust with the staff, they do show up more than they would have shown up to their other high school.
We do see a greater need today than there has been in the past. There are phone calls every day to our service center, to our housing programs. There are people that just walk up looking for support and looking for services. And we'd like to be able to do more.
Really, until everybody has a home and a safe place to live, a place they can afford to live in, a place they feel safe and secure, there's a need.
And without the support of folks donating their time, donating their money, donating their services, none of this would be possible.
This program just saved my life. It saved my life, it saved my kids' lives, and without this program, I don't know where we would be.
I think one of the things that just really excites me about the work PPL does is when you see the families. And it's easy to get excited about kids and the amazing work PPL does with kids, but when you see what happens with the entire family and the families coming together and families that might not otherwise be together without the work that PPL does, I mean, it just, it makes you want to be on the board, it makes you want to volunteer, it makes you want to donate, it makes you want to do everything. I mean, it makes you want to be all in.